Hello and welcome to my weekly Clarendon Insights, my 2-minute takeaway on topical issues of the day. And this week, I'm going to go back in time for nearly 5 years and see what we all now think of working at home. Why am I choosing this topic this week? In the media, just today, actually, there is a gentleman called Lord Stuart Rose, who was a former chair in the UK of major retailers, Marks and Spencers and ASDA, both at one point public companies, so having shareholders. And he has come out and determined that working from home is not real work. So let's go back in time to when this began to get traction, as we say. So it began 5 years ago with COVID. I happened to have a role, actually 6 years before then, which was already a hybrid role. So I worked part of the week from home and part of the week from an office. Some of the positives around working from home, it gives you that option for flexibility to fit in our family lives and the other things which we all need to do in and around the working day without necessarily having to go back to when I first started at work in the 1980s, going into the 1990s, when it was very customary to have to take a half-day holiday to either go to the dentist, go to the doctor, or have your washing machine fixed and sort your cars out if you had one and have all that done. Fast forward to 2020, 2021 onwards, when we have proved that you can actually work from home. So, what are the upsides of that? We've just heard a few of them. The other upsides are being able to concentrate, being able to manage and understand your role, albeit in your own company. The downsides, what about that? What about the camaraderie? What about having your colleagues' engagement? What about being able to just chat away with your colleagues about nothing in particular and establish relationships? And I think that's the key thing which we are maybe missing out on, and maybe one of those things that Lord Rose is actually referring to. And I think it was Barack Obama who actually says something along the lines of, what are your, in answer to a question, what are the recommendations for somebody entering a new role? And his response is, learn how to get things done. How can you learn to get things done if you haven't got anybody to learn from and you're not engaging with your colleagues? So my 2-minute takeaway on topical issues of the day leaves me with one question. Is it a good idea or a bad idea to work from home? And my conclusion is we've proved the art of the possible. And at the end of the day, we need flexibility. I observed one individual in a senior position in an organization once say, in earshot of everybody, these people will not be able to go to the bathroom without me knowing about it. That determines that there is a wholesale lack of trust within that organization. So at the heart of all of this is trust. Do you believe that your colleagues have the opportunity to work from home and still do the KPIs and deliver on the metrics? Have they got the capability to establish their relationships and progress? For me, it's about hybrid. For me, it's about flexibility. And for me, it's about probably having more time with your colleagues than on your own at the home. Just my opinion. This has been my Clarendon Insights weekly 2-minute takeaway on topical issues of the day. And until next time, bye for now.